Everyone, and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble with your readings for November the 26th through December the 2nd. And this is for your sun, moon and rising. So if you know your moon and rising as well, check those videos out. All links, pertinent links, will be in the show more section below. This is a general reading, guys. So if you would like a personal reading, click on this link here. Also, check me out on Patreon. Patreon is a way to give back to creators, and actually I'm working on a book. So it would really help me if you could support me there. And if you would like to check that out, click on here. Okay, so without further ado, guys, I'm going to go straight to your readings. Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your reading for November the 26th through December the 2nd. I'm going to be looking over here because I have your chart up here. And you are third. You were the third highest views, and so you are third on the list, Taurus. Thank you for that. I am now going to do it in succession of how many views people have. So you were third. Well done. Now this is for Taurus. For the week of November the 26th through December the 2nd. What wonderful gifts, guidance and blessings can you give Taurus? 3 cards, please. 3 cards. Now, what's going on for you? You have, let me see. Okay, so Taurus, you have the Sun conjunct Jupiter, which is exact on Monday. Now, I know last week I said it was on the 25th, but it's actually on the 26th. And I said that it hadn't happened for 12 years, the Sun conjunct Jupiter, and it is conjunct each year. However, it hasn't been conjunct for 12 years in Sagittarius, and I forgot to mention that. So anyway, it's the first time in 12 years it's happening, and it's happening in your house of transformation. So this is a deep look. It can represent sexuality and sorry, hold on, let me just get out of that. It represents death and rebirth and sexuality, and this is major. This is like a major, and also they're in Sagittarius. This the Sun and Jupiter in Sagittarius. Now, this could manifest in you know, if you're in a relationship, a really hot week. It can also mean that you are changing deep. There's major change going on for you, and also psychic abilities as well, Taurus. This is really expansive. You could really start something new on this. Look, something could be ending and something starting. It's that kind of change going on, but it's big, it's massive. It's massive. And listen, ride the crest of the wave, Taurus. Don't resist change right now. Now, also on the next day, on Tuesday, you have Jupiter in conjunction with the Sun and Mercury. So those 3 planets all in your house of transformation. You know, your thought processes could change because, you know, you've got Mercury in Sagittarius too. It's kind of an interesting, wonderful, wonderful energy. You can turn it into something wonderful. You can, if you accept the change that comes down the pike for you, things could be really incredible and major. And these changes and transformations are always for the better. Now, the next, on Friday, we have Venus opposing Pluto in your 7th house. Yeah, in your house of relationships. This, oh no, it's not. Hold on, sorry. It's actually in your house of work. Listen, trust your gut feeling at work. and anything to do with work, because you are definitely going to be you're going to be feeling you're going to really, any kind of gut feeling that you get, definitely trust it this week, Taurus. You're going to be highly intuitive and highly psychic. Now you have Mercury moving into Scorpio in your house of relationships. Be careful about how this can bring up jealousy and possessiveness and power in your relationship. And then also Venus the next day on Sunday, moves into Scorpio too. So you may, it can get very intense emotionally, and you're liable to react more on emotions. This can be a very deep and intense time. There may be a power struggle. So, you could be manipulative too. It can come out in manipulative behavior. All I can say is trust your gut feeling, during this time, and try not to react. Respond, but really hold back from saying things that you might regret, Taurus. Now, and also on the same on Sunday, you've got the Sun square to Mars, which is about saying things that, you might regret later. So this is about breathing before you say anything. Bite that tongue, Taurus. Bite that tongue. Don't say anything you regret. Remember that this is all celestial transiting energies, and if you co-create with these energies, things can move smoothly. Except, you see, you have the potential for a wonderful outcome this week if you kind of were, you could get deeply emotional and demonstrative with your lover too. So, you can turn this energy. You don't have to go down the jealous, possessive, manipulative road, or you can manipulate your love with bringing flowers and things like that in a nice way, but not in a hurtful way. Keep everything, heart-centered with love up front. Now, the first card out for you, is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is kind of a little conflict at work, perhaps. Now, this is saying that don't acquiesce, which means don't submit to the group, right? This is about being independent and confident enough to listen. Compromise is always on the table, don't get me wrong, but don't compromise your values to where you're just going along with the crowd. You see, he's standing above. Now, it's not that he's better than, it's just that he is coming from a higher place. So what is the higher, what decision can you make that's for the higher good of you and for everyone? So stand up for your beliefs and do what is right. If you do what's right, you will come out on top. And clarifying it is the Ace of Earth. So there's an opportunity here for you to stand out in the crowd and to look really good and to be authentic and value. Really don't compromise your values at this moment, because this is a wonderful opportunity for you to shine. But it's not about going against the crowd either. It's about you can hear everyone and you can say, oh yeah, I agree with that. However, for me, I think that this is the better road. It's about standing up. It's about, standing up for your belief systems. And your gut feeling will tell you what is right, Taurus. Tap into that, darling. Tap in. Don't be up in your mind. Tap into your gut feeling, because look, you've got the High Priestess. This really is about you being intuitive, and psychic abilities are really coming in for you. This is about tapping into that, darling. This is about, I always say meditate, right? Meditate isn't about controlling Spirit is here. My nose is going crazy. Meditation isn't about controlling your mind. You can't, but it's about not allowing your mind to control you. And look, when you go inside, the answers are there. I don't know if you've ever seen the Doctor Who, right? Doctor Who is an English show, and I'm sure a lot of you have seen it. The doctor, she happens to be a she this time, but there's it's a he, changes form because he's an alien. So sometimes he's a man, sometimes he's a woman, young, old, all different. Now he has this, his spaceship is a TARDIS. It's called this TARDIS, and it's a police box. It's this kind of, a little small police box. And when you open the door and you go inside, it's a huge ship. That's what meditation is. When you go inside, it's not just this little kind of, space. It's this expanse. This wonderful expanse where we're all one, that you get to commune with the collective conscience. That's what meditation is. I don't know why I went off on that, but that's because in meditation you can really tap it, you can quieten the mind, and you can tap into that source energy that will give you wisdom, knowledge, and guidance. And look, you get this, and you've got this. The happy Buddha, darling. Darling, this is about new beginnings. This is about all your needs. This is about emotional fulfillment. This is happiness. Look at the happy Buddha. This is peace, serenity, and happiness. Tune in to this intuitive energy, and this is you, the happy Buddha. We love the happy Buddha, darling. And then the next card, you have the Ace of Wands. This is an opportunity coming in for you, a really amazing opportunity. Now, this is passionate. And this is like the spark that starts a huge fire, right? This could potentially be massive, right? Enormous. And clarifying it, you've got the Eight of Cups, which is saying emotionally you feel like there's something more. It's like you want more meaning in your life. You're feeling bereft spiritually. This is him walking away from wealth and turning towards spirituality. So what I'm getting with this is that you have this really amazing potential to be spiritually guided, darling. So this is about seeking out the answers, the spiritual answers, the right thing to do. This is going to be huge for you. It's going to change your life. This is definitely the transformation for you being more spiritually aligned. Definitely. And look, clarifying it, my nose is going crazy. I'm trying not to itch it, but it's so, oof. Is the Nine of Water. Some of these cards will probably be translucent, because of the green screen behind it. I like to say it's my psychic powers, but it's not. It's the green screen. Anyway, so the Nine of Water. Wishes come true, darling. This is it. This strong message to be transformed spiritually, not to focus so much on the physical plane, the material plane. This is about reaching to higher realms. This is about opening your mind and opening your heart and opening yourself up to the higher realms, and things will change in a really wonderful, incredible way for you. Taurus, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, and comment. I love comments and feedback. Thank you so much for being the third zodiac sign for the most views, and let's be the first next week. If you haven't already, guys, please subscribe. I love you all, and I'll see you next week.